Welcome to the tutorial video about daily tides. In this lab, you're going to look at the moon phase over the course of about a month and see if there's any relationship to how big or small the daily tides are. Now, the tide is the rise and fall of water in oceans, and principally due to gravity from large objects in the solar system, mostly due to our moon and the sun. Turns out the sun has about 40% of the effect of the moon, but the moon is the majority of the gravity that drives the tides. So let's go ahead and start with a little guideline. We're going to be clicking on the water level on a little pole in the water so that we can see the tides rising and falling throughout the day. And the question is, what do you think about the moon phase, how that affects the height of the tide? Now, think about the moon, the sun, and the earth and how they line up in these different tides, right? In a full moon, are they lined up in a line? In the new moon, are they lined up, all in a line? And what would that do to the gravity? Well, I'm just going to click on one randomly just to show you how to pick a hypothesis. And now let's go ahead and try some of these days. Now we've got new moon, crescent moon, half moon, full moon, crescent moon, and gibbous moon. We've got a number of options. Let's start with the first one, the new moon. And if I press play, we're going to see the tide go up and down. It's a bit of a time-lapse video. And now we get this great little stop image where we can see that floater on the pole. And that's going to let us click on the height of the water all throughout the day. So watch as I do this. The water goes down, comes up again, and then starts down again. Okay? And this is going to go right till sunset when we stop, and we can save that first new moon tide. Now you can see there's a low tide, there's a high tide, then it's going down again. And you can see sort of how many hours have gone by throughout the day, that kind of stuff, what the height of the water was. Okay, so this is a good representation of the daily tide. And what you're going to do now is do all the different options, the 6 different moons that are available, compare them and see if the height of the tides is somehow related to the moon phase in this lab about daily tides.